Hey everybody, Max Kevin here. It's Little Cutie Podcast. It's not too long. Well, I'm just, just enjoying my morning coffees on a rainy Friday morning. It's raining over here again in Japan. Every time I go to the store, I go to the store like every 3 days. When I go to the store, I stock up on eggs, chicken, pork, beef. Buy a 3 day supply. Because I like my meat fresh. All right. I don't want to buy like a week supply and then I gotta freeze some of this stuff and then I gotta unfreeze. So I go to the store every 3 days, and it's like every day I go to the store, it's raining. And the other days where I don't have to go to the store, it's not raining. It's like, dude, what's your deal? What's your deal, clouds? Huh? You know, I gotta go to the store. It's got to, and the store's like it's across the street from me, really. So I never feel like bringing on an umbrella, because it's just like one street away, and it's just like even if it's raining, it's only like 45 seconds. So I'll just take the rain on my face. I hope it's not acid rain. It's gonna melt off my face. Anyway, it's just one of those little annoyances. Little annoyances of my life is like full of little annoyances right now. It's just like, geez, and they're all piling up. It's just making me blood red already. God damn it, So anyway, let's talk about those. Let's talk about those. All these little annoyances. Like it's raining. It's raining. Okay, it's raining. Then of course I submitted this new book to Amazon there, and they're like they don't publish it, and they sent me back. They're like, oh, your file size isn't the right size. It's supposed to be this size, but you didn't give it the right size. But actually I did submit it the right size, so I just submit the file again, and they write me back that same thing. It's like, oh, your file is not the right size. You gotta do the right size. And then I'm just like, oh god, these people are so dumb, And then so I submitted a third time, and they sent me another email. I'm like, this is still not the right size. Why are you submitting the right size? This is the wrong size. And I write them an email. I finally contact customer service, and I'm like, hey, look, hey dum-dums, you keep telling me it's not the right size, but the file size is the exact right size. I'm like, it's supposed to be this size, right? That's what size you want, right? That's what size the file is. Is that right? And they write me back, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm like, okay, what's the goddamn problem then, And then there was also some other, they're like, oh, this picture's not big enough. Because like this picture in the book, it's like a little blueprint, right? It's like a blueprint, and it has like a white border around the blueprint in the picture, And so this picture, it's called bleed, so it goes to the edge of the page, right? There's no margins. The pictures go to the edge of the page, right? And so these people that have to look at it and approve, they think that the picture's not big enough because it has a white border. They think like that I uploaded a picture that's too small in the book, and that's why the white border is there. But the picture itself has a white border, and it's the correct size, but the picture itself has a white border. So if you're a dumb fuck and you just look at the picture, you think it might not be big enough, but if you actually look at the file size, the actual shape of the picture, you realize that the picture itself has a white border, right? And so they email me back. They're like, yeah, okay, that is, even though you uploaded 3 times and we told you that the file size isn't the right size, even though it was the right size 3 times in a row, we're still not going to publish it because this picture right here isn't big enough. The picture's too small. And I write them back. No, the picture is the right size. And there's other similar pictures in the book that also have a white border that they didn't care about, but for some reason they care about this picture. And like just like the other pictures on this page and this page and this page and this page, they all have a white border. So it is the right size. I do not want the picture adjusted. Please publish it as it is. And they write me back and they're like, okay, as a one-time courtesy, we'll make the edits ourselves and publish it. And I write them back, no, god damn it, the picture's the goddamn right size. It's not supposed to be edited. Okay, it's supposed to have a goddamn white border. All right? I made the fucking book, all right? This is goddamn, I made 10 of these books. I've published 10 of these books already. I think I know what file size you guys want, what the size of the picture is supposed to be, goddamn it. So anyway, they sent me, they updated it for me, and I eventually, I just approved. I'm like, okay, yeah, fine. So they made that picture bigger and got rid of the white border, even though it's supposed to have the whiteboard. I'm just like, oh, fuck it, just yeah, okay, fine, Amazon, fine, do it. And so that's a little annoyance. That's a little annoyance. And of course, a couple of my books they took out of this category, this the main category of book that they are. They because on Amazon, the books are in certain categories, and then they're like bestsellers based on that category or whatever, So my books are always bestseller in that category, and then for whatever reason, a couple months ago, they took my book out of that category. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is my book not in this category anymore? It's not got a bestseller anymore. And so I write them, and you're allowed to request that your books be put in certain categories. So I requested the books be put back in the category, and they write me back. They're like, "Oh, sorry, we're not putting books in that category." I'm like, well, why not? And I write them back, why not? It was in that category before. Is there something I need to do? There's other books that are in this category that clearly don't belong in that category. That are not related to that category at all. But they're still there. How come my book's not there? And they write me back. They're like, yeah, sorry, we're not putting books in that category right now. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I want to know why. And they're like, oh, sorry, we're not going to answer your question. But thanks anyway. Thanks for making Jeff Bezos a billionaire, So that's fucking annoying there. And then, of course, I go on the Reddit there, I go on the Reddit there, and I'm trying to promote one of my books, so I go to this sub. And I message the mods first. Big mistake, I message the mods to see if I can post it, because I'm going to offer the book for free, right? I'm going to offer the book for free, so I want to post it on Reddit like it's free. It's like, hey, everybody, this book's free today. You can download it for free, And of course, in these subreddits, like there's all the one I'm looking at, a bunch of other people have done this as well, They've posted their books for free, So I figure, before I post it, I'll just message the mods as a courtesy, just so they don't remove my post, just to be nice, So I messaged the one mod of this sub. I'm like, hey, can I post my? Would it be alright if I post a link to my book here? And they're like, no, not okay. Read the rules. And then I go read the rules, and it says the rules, you're allowed to post one self-promotion post each week. And I write them, and I reply. I'm like, yeah, okay, I read the rules, and it says right here you can post once a week. So is it all right if I do that? And they write back, no, not all right. And then I find other links to free books, and I just replied again. I'm like, okay, well these people were allowed to make posts. So what? Can you tell me what I need to do to be able to do what they did, that this one guy did last week? What do I need to do exactly? Should I have just posted it and not even asked you? It looks like that would have been the correct answer. That I don't even know why I went out of my way to send you this message as a courtesy, I probably should have just done nothing and posted it and waiting for their reply. But it's just like, God damn it, why? Oh God. I swear all the mods, I mean, like a lot of people have said, like, the people that mod website forums for free have got to be the worst people in the world, that have like no hobbies, that are just they're just angry, and they just want to spread their anger to other people, It's like, who would actually do that? Who would actually waste time to mod a forum, to moderate a forum for no money? They just want to do it for power, They're just like saying no. It's like, oh God damn, this kid, it's probably some fucking kid, Probably some goddamn snot-nosed 17-year-old kid or something. It's just like, no. It's like, oh God, I wish I knew where you were in real life so I could punch you in the face, So anyway, hopefully they'll approve that there, and let's see what else has been bothering me. What else? Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, gold went down yesterday, like 2%. Oh fuck, got a big dump in gold there. Of course, the whole market was pretty much down yesterday, except for weed stocks. But of course, the unemployment numbers came out, and they were better than expected, or whatever, So, which is also a bunch of fucking bullshit. What's happening is it's been a year since everyone applied for unemployment, and your benefits end after a year. So it's not like the unemployment numbers are getting better. It's that everyone's benefits are running out. That's why there's fewer numbers. So anyway, those came out. And of course, stock market dumped and gold dumped a lot, and because interest rates went up, right? Interest rates went up, but if you look at the interest rate, there it was like 1.62. They went up to one. They went up from 1.4 to 1.62. But they were that high. They were that high on Tuesday. You know, like or on Monday. Like 3 days earlier, they were that high, and then they went down, and then they went back up to where they were on Monday. But and everyone's saying that's the reason why the stock market's tumbling is because they went back to it where they were on. That's fucking bullshit. God, all the reasons they give for why the stock market's going up and down. Fucking, it's goddamn algorithms, dude. It's those goddamn algorithms. It's just so stupid. You know, they're never going to raise rates. They're, you know, if those interest rates ever get to 2%, they're going to, you know, the Fed's just going to print a cosmic fuck ton of money. Everyone's so goddamn stupid. You know, anyway, that's just annoying there. That's just annoying there. Goddamn globalist banking mafia. Shorting gold. Oh, God. Oh, God. You know, but I'm not too worried, you know, because the inflation numbers are going to come out in a couple weeks here. So, everyone should realize by now, you know, I mean, the inflation numbers were terrible for March. They were terrible for April. What do you think they're going to be for May? What do you think? Oh, you think the Fed's actually going to raise rates? They're never going to raise rates. They can't raise rates. If they raise rates, the whole goddamn thing collapses. They tried to raise rates in 2018, and everything started to collapse, so they stopped. And that was even before COVID. Oh, God. Why is everyone so fucking stupid? You know, anyway, so that's just a little annoyance. Some little annoyances. You know, of course, we got some fights. We got some fights this weekend. We got what's his name? Yarzino Rosenstreak in my pants versus Augusto Sakai. I put $20 on Rosen Brown Streak in my pants. Cause I think he's coming back. He's angry, you know. He called out Ngannou, then Ngannou knocked him out like a rhino, and then he fought Cyril Gantz, my lucky charm, Cyril Gantz. Honey bunches of oats, Cyril Gantz. Honey Nut Cheerios, Cereal Gains. Chex Mix. What's your favorite cereal? I always liked, you know, of course, when I was a little kid, you know, Mommy wouldn't let us buy cereal. She was like, okay, you gotta read the ingredients. If the first 3 ingredients are sugar, you can't have it, you know, because basically the way they list the ingredients there, they have to do it by amount. So like the first ingredient is the most amount right there. So my mom had this theory there that if sugar was the first 3, it had too much sugar, you know? Which is kind of true, you know, all those Lucky Charms and shit, sugar was like the second ingredient. It's just a pile of sugar, you know? That's great how cereal became like breakfast food, you know, just like donuts. It's like, hey, what should we eat for breakfast? I don't know, maybe eat a pile of sugar. It's good, just open those sugar packets. It's probably good, huh? It's like we're flies. Flies drink sugar water, right? So do hummingbirds. Humans are like hummingbirds, you know, so anyways. And I think Honey Nut Cheerios was the only one. I think sugar was like the 4th ingredient there. So she let us eat Honey Nut Cheerios. So growing up, those are my favorite. Honey Nut Cheerios, Dad. It's got the honey, it's got the nuts. It's got a little bee on the cover there, you know. Little animated bee, little cute little bee, you know. Of course, I always wanted to get the Frosted Flakes or the Lucky Charms or the Fruit Loops. Mom was like, nope, too much sugar. I was like, okay, Dad. All right. Yeah, Fruit Loops, man, those are pretty good. That's just candy, man. All the cereals, they're all just candy. They're vitamin-fortified candy. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Rosenstruck after he was fighting Cyril Gantz, who probably is going to be up and coming. Cyril Gantz probably going to be up and coming heavyweight, you know? He's going to be the next contender, probably. So, you know, those are his only 2 losses. So I think he's going to be pissed off. He's going to want some revenge. And Augustus Kai really hasn't fought anybody, even though his record's not that bad. 15-2, not bad. He hasn't really fought anybody, so I think Rosenstruck is probably going to knock him out, dude. Of course, but you never know what's going to happen in those heavyweight fights, you know? Anybody can knock out anybody, dude. It's a heavyweight fight, dude. Anyway, I put $20 on Rosenstruck, and then, of course, I don't know, none of these other fights are big names, really. We got some undefeated guys. Miguel Baeza, he's undefeated. I don't know. I don't really know much about any of these other guys, so let's look at the prelims real quick. We got a guy named Makwan Amir Khani. All right, dude. Just change your name to Mark. I feel a lot better. We got a girl Menon Fiorot versus Tabitha Ricci, and of course Tabitha Ricci, she didn't even have a picture there. Even though she's 5-0, she got no picture. It's like, hey babe, get a picture. Get a picture to put on your. Yeah, how does UFC like not take pictures of their fighters? How do they have? I don't know, dude. I'm not Dana White. Anyway, hope you don't have too many small annoyances this week. Thanks for listening. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.